everyone, it's Jennifer Emanuel. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk a little bit more on how to get more engagement in your Facebook groups. Okay, so you have a separate group set up for your business. You're excited about having the opportunity to talk about what you do and what you offer, and then you're wondering why you're hearing crickets every time you make a post and that nobody's making any comments. Maybe you'll get a couple thumbs up. Sometimes you won't get anything. What's the deal? Facebook has something called an algorithm, and that's basically a funny term that says that they will feed your information to people when the people show interest, because they want to keep people on Facebook as long as possible, right? So here's the scoop. When you have a private group for your Facebook friends, business, potential business, you want to be sure that you have a couple things in mind. This is a group, and so you want to be sure that everybody in the group is feeling seen, heard, and loved, that they feel like they're part of this, that they're invested in making the group better, that it's building relationships and not just you posting a bunch of stuff about what it is that you sell. And the next step after building this camaraderie in the group is to take them to private messaging or DMs, PMs, whatever M's you want to call it, to have a conversation about what it is that you can do to serve them, to see if it's a great fit for your business. Remember, some people in your group might not be your customers yet. Before we get into some of the things that are important to be posting to have people feel like they're really part of a special group, you want to be sure that you know that this is going to be something that is consistent. This is going to be a daily thing. Now, don't worry, there are some things that you can preset so that they can post without you having to go into the group. However, you want to be sure that you are aware that this is a little bit every day. And would you say any kind of relationship that you're building is going to take a little bit of effort every day? In order to get this whole thing moving, you are going to want to, number one, be a friend. So what does it mean by be a friend? It means that you are going to be reaching out to engage others. You're not just sitting there waiting for somebody to show up. You're going to go out and be kind to other people. Those people that you're friends with or that follow you, go out to them. See what they're all about. See what they're up to. See if there's something that there's in common that you guys can have a conversation about. So Facebook looks at this as the fact that you are being engaging. You are a friend. You are part of the group that wants to spend time on their platform. Check out the person's profile and then send them a message. Make a comment on something that has recently happened or celebrates a win that they recently have. Reach out to somebody and let them know, hey, I see you. You matter. How's it going? How would that feel if somebody just genuinely wanted to say, hey, I just caught up with you. It looks like some fun things are going on. What are you excited about? Now, this is not a time to be selling anything or telling them about any specials. Create some type of a tracking system so that you're paying attention to how many people you reach out to every week, and then you'll start to see the numbers of people engaging with you increase. Okay, the next thing that you're going to be focusing on is what to post. What do I post in this? Why do I post? And it can take up so much energy in your brain, right? A suggested cycle of things you could post every day, for example, is Monday. Some type of an engagement post where you're asking them a question and they get to answer back. Okay, I've just Googled engagement posts to social media. So this is an example. Have 30 minutes to spend $5,000 in a store. What store are you going to? So that's engagement. You're asking a question. It could have something to do with what you sell, or it could just be fun. It's a way that you not only get people to comment, which trips Facebook that says, oh, this person has something fun to share. I'm going to share it with more people. It also gives you a way to get to know people better. All right, the next kind of thing that you can do on a weekly basis is an empowerment post. An empowerment post is something that gives people, is inspirational, empowering. It gives them a thought process of, yeah, I'm going to go out and attack this day. So for example, girls compete, women empower. You can have empowered to lose weight, empowered to do something that scares you, empowerment. Okay, the third thing that you can do on a weekly rotation is educate. This is the next thing that you're going to be doing in your Facebook groups. Depending on what you do, what your community is all about, you want to educate people about that particular topic. So for instance, if you are about CBD oil, some kind of a post that educates your group about the benefits, some myths about it. How about did you know posts? Okay, here's an example. If you sell makeup, great post here. The most common injury caused by makeup is scratching the eye with a mascara wand. Did you know rubbing ice on your face a few minutes a day will help minimize the appearance of pores and wrinkles, as well as increase blood flow for a healthy glowing effect? Because ice soothes irritation, skin icing can also reduce acne and blemishes. The fourth thing that you're going to have in rotation on your group is curiosity. Okay, curiosity about your product, about something that you're doing that you want to entice people to know more about. Curiosity. Let's say I sell markers and I would really like to tell people about how awesome this marker is and what it's going to do for their life and how it's going to benefit them. Instead of saying, this is a marker that I represent, it's called Sharpie. Instead of that, add some curiosity. Pose with the pen, show them something you wrote with the pen, and make a comment of like, you know, I love it when the marker's really juicy and it doesn't dry out. You don't have to push hard. Talk to something that bothers them, and in answering those things that bother them with this, they're going to say, oh yeah, I don't like it when mine does that either. I wonder what that is. I can't tell what that is. You could say something like, if you want more information about the pen, then you could put a call to action. Type marker in the comment. It's going to show Facebook, oh, something that this person posted is getting a lot of engagement. I'm going to show more people this. You're also going to be able to see who's watching, who's interested in markers. And that is going to lead you to the next step, which is going to have a private conversation with them in the private messages. And the next thing you can post on your cycle of posting throughout the week is something that's entertaining. We all love to laugh. So some kind of a funny meme, something that people can relate to with having to do with your topic. This is an example. Getting halfway ready through contouring tutorial as the Wi-Fi goes out. You can find a meme for almost anything. Just Google whatever it is that you are looking for. So maybe you sell coffee or tea. You would have something funny here. Something that I like to do on the weekends is just post something beautiful, something that reminds them to slow down. Now, one thing that's really important that you do for groups to build a familyhood, the relationship, is you're going to want to post video. The thing that does best with the Facebook algorithm is live video. And although that might freak you out a little bit,